Hey everybody, we're looking forward to tomorrow morning. I'm going to go over some rules and how it's going to flow and all that jazz. Because tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing it too. Maya's going to be doing it. Tina's going to be doing it. So you guys are kind of be going on your own a little bit. So I want to go over some of the rules right off the bat. So when you get here in the morning, fill out this right here. Come and put your name down. Some people already have. We need to be done by 8. We need to be, final heat needs to start at 8:20. That way we can start regular class at 9 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna walk you through the whole event real quick in the next hour and a half, however long it takes. Okay, so we're gonna run. I have a trail out there we're gonna have marked. I'm gonna have glow sticks out there to kind of lead the way. Also, it's gonna be dark, so if you guys would want to wear glow sticks around your wrist or something, I'll have glow sticks for people to put on, plus it'll be cool. Okay, so you'll come in, the first 3 events, you'll come in this door. Some other events, you might come in that door. I'm not going to care too much about what door that you come in. If it's not raining, I'm going to put a little rock zone out in the parking lot so you'll have the actual feel, and you'll have to go through the rock zone every time before you come in and do your movement. When I look back at my times, I spent a lot of time in the rock zone when I was just kind of fooling around, not really thinking about it. So try to go through the rock zone fast and get back in here and get right to work. So we come in, we do our 1,000 meters, we come in, and you'll kind of just see the lanes. So here's our lane 1. This is event 1 here. You'll come over here and do 1,000 meters on the ski. You do 1,000 meters on a ski, you go back out of the rock zone and then back out onto the road. So it's a lot of rock zone that we're gonna make it feel like exactly like the event. So try not to just go out and start running, try to go through the rock zone every time. We've done the rock zone, we've done our 1,000, we come back in and now we sled. This is lane 2, event 2. So you got that, Mike?
Yep.
The sled is down, back, down, back. If you have a teammate, you can switch it up however you want to. If you're going by yourself, you just got to slug your way through it. This, I think, is the weight for the open division male. But I'm going to go through and make sure everything's just right, and I'll be able to change some weights and I'll have some set up for girls' weights and some set up for guys' weights. But it's going to be heavy. This is also one of the hardest things. So I want to challenge you on after the sled is to jog the rock zone and then get back out after your time. I remember I always walked after the sled and it just took forever, and that was my longest deal was the sled to the rock zone to that run was just terrible, and that was the second event, so I just kind of got into my head already right off the bat. So try to be tough after that very first sled. We do our run, we do our rock zone, now we have to pull the sled. Down, back, down. These aren't the exact weights, but we're gonna go over some new rules that they've made for the sled pull. So we can't have our feet past this line, and we can't go past this line. Before it was 8 feet. I think they've moved it down to 6 feet because they do want you to do hand over hand. So you don't have to go hand over hand. You can walk back with it. But once you get here, you have to stop. You can do a few more pulls and then come back up and then do the pull again. You can keep walking back and walking back. So if you look at this particular sled, I have a rope on both sides. Let's walk down. Rope on both sides. That way you just come back down here and you'll just pull it back down. If you get one of these sleds, you're gonna have to turn it when you get down to the end and bring your rope back. I didn't have enough ropes to make it all perfect like it will be in the competition. In the competition, it'll be a rope on each side and you won't have to turn it around like we're gonna have to turn it. So the first few sleds, we'll do this guy right here. Also,
These two.
The way it kind of gave a little bit, that's kind of the way it is. It kind of gives a little bit. It's almost like a bungee cord at first. So you have to kind of get that slack out of there and then you can start pulling it. Down, back, down. Okay, so we've done both sleds. Now we're coming over here. When we come in, we'll probably come in from the other door. And this one's kind of a weird spot. It's all right.
Be on the east end.
Well, we'll have these bikes out of the way, and you'll probably just come into this door, and this will be event 4 right here. So this is one of the spots I'm going to be hanging out to make sure we don't push the limit a little bit on this one. So your very first jump, your hands have to be behind the line, and then I can come up and do my jump. Okay, so they're really particular about that right there. So I've done my first jump. Oh. Kim, get over here so you can see my hands. You have to put your hands within a foot of your feet. So a lot of times we'll do a burpee and then just go like this, and that's way too far. They're gonna pull you back, okay? So when you do your burpee, put your hands close to your feet. Not super duper close, but within a foot of your feet. Does that make sense? Yes. So another rule they came up with is, I was always bringing this foot up, and then this foot I would kind of bring up to the front and then jump. So they're taking that rule away. When you bring your feet up, you're supposed to bring your feet up even with each other and then jump. They also said something about your feet and your hands have to be on the ground at the same time or something, but I'm not positive about that one. So they're saying I can't bring my hand up and then jump or something like that. I need to look at the rules exactly on that. So kind of look at that one just to make sure. So I'm doing my jumps. On this one, I'm following the purple arrows. So you can see the arrows. Down, down. I know it's a lot. Down, down. The last arrow is right here. You're going to cut the corner, and then you'll finish where it says BBJ finish line. And you have to jump all the way across. Okay, we've finished that now. We're going down to the rock zone, doing our 1,000 meters. We'll come back in this door, and you'll kind of just make your way over here to the rowers. Kind of ran out of space. So our rower is going to be right here, and then you'll do your 1,000 meter row right here. Okay, good. Now we've done a row. We're back out to the run. Now we'll probably come in this other door again.
West door.
Come back in this door, and now we pick up our kettlebells. I'll have some 53s and 35s here. If they're any pro division, then you'll do a 70. And then we're gonna start doing the farmer's carry. Is you're gonna follow the arrows, and you're gonna do 2 laps of this. This is 200 meters inside the gym right here, and these little arrows right here. We wanna walk
So
it.
then it goes
So we go down
and
around that
back.
cone.
Yeah.
We'll come back up this same lane.
and then go
Then
here.
we're going there. You're actually going to go around. You'll see the arrows in the rig. You'll go into the rig.
It's all the way down here. Then we go around.
All the way around. Be careful if somebody's burpee box jumping.
Yep.
Burpee box jumps. You know what I mean. Burpee box jump. Okay, now we're coming down. You'll come all the way to the end, and then you'll do that whole thing twice. That'll be our 200 meters. Okay, we've finished this. We've run. We've come back in.
There's that.
Now
and then
we're
we
lunging.
come back in.
This is event number 7.
Lane 7.
Okay, so we have 50-pound sandbags or 35-pound sandbags. Okay, and then let's stay on the right side, lunging down. We'll go halfway, Mike.
Okay.
And this time we're following the blue arrows. And you'll see the arrows match what is written down when you start each event.
And this one's all the way down.
All the way around. We go around the
Around
cone. And then we
that
come
cone
back
there.
and you finish where you started. That way you'll be able to put your sandbag back.
Right.
So once you pick up the sandbag, you can't put the sandbag down. You have to keep a hold of it. I think in the pro division, you'll be disqualified. You put it down. I think in the open division, you can put it down one time before they'll disqualify you. So if you're with your partner, figure out how to transition the sandbag to your partner without putting it on the ground. And then we'll put them back. Then also put the kettlebell back nice and soft over there when you're done with the kettlebell as well. And the one thing we're going to kind of have a little tight on space is the last thing is 100 wall balls. So you'll come back in. I have 2 wall ball targets here.
I have 2 here.
Or if this is taken and you feel like you're kind of claustrophobic, you don't want to go anywhere, you can go against the wall on the far end. You want to show the wall?
Yeah. It's just right behind the ski ergs.
Yeah. You can just bring your wall ball and just run over there and do it over there against the wall. Just don't throw it onto the purple. Just throw it onto the gray. And everybody's 100 wall balls. It used to be 75 for the females. Now it's 100. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments, and then I'll try to answer the questions.
Yeah.
So I think Tina's going to get here at like 5. I'll be here about 5:30. If you want to get here and warm up a little bit beforehand. It's not supposed to rain till later, and it's going to be in the 60s, so it won't be super duper cold. So it should be all right. All right.
Okay.
Anything else, Maya, you can think of?
I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Good luck, everybody.
Bye.